Hi, I'm Brian Jones, the PGA Director of Instruction here at Kenwood Country Club, and today I want to talk about hitting a driver a proper way to get the most out of your power and out of your accuracy. So there's a few things that I like to see that we can do really well to allow us to hit the driver in the proper point in our golf swing and to get the most power into it. So one of the first things that I like to see is when you go to tee the ball up is I want to make sure that about half of the ball is above the crown of the golf club. So this being the crown of the club here, when I tee it up, I want to see that there's half of the golf ball is above it. That's going to give me enough room to allow the club to swing up underneath and catch the ball on the way up. Which leads me to my second point. We want to make sure when we're hitting the golf ball that we're catching the ball on the upswing as we come through. We don't want to feel like we're going onto the downswing here where our hands are ahead, because if we do that, we're going to pop the ball up and then it's not going to go anywhere and we're going to lose control and a lot of distance. When we go to set up to this, one of the first things I want after I've teed it up is I want to line up the club face and the club where I want it. I'm going to play the ball position off the inside of my left heel, and then from there I want to feel like my head and everything is back behind the golf ball, even behind the club head. That's going to keep me centered. So what I want to feel like is that my body in the center point of my sternum stays behind the golf ball, so that way as I come through, effectively the club is bottomed out and it's on its way up. What I see a lot of players go into trouble is they try to hit it like they do their irons. So they move the low point in front and they get ahead here. Now all of a sudden you've got too much shaft lean and you're coming down, and that creates again the pop-up or a miss hit. So from this I'm going to set up, and the one last thing that I like to see is when I go to set up is I want to feel a little bit of a tilt here to the right. That's going to allow me to feel like I can keep the angle of my swing here, that I can rotate and come back to it and catch it up. If I stay on top this way, there's a chance I could go this way and all my power is going to go forward, then I'm going to go backwards as I come through. I want to feel like I'm tilted, I can rotate and then come back to the golf ball. So if you put everything together, it should look a little something like this. So I hope this helps out your golf game and your driving more accuracy and being able to put more power into your tee shots.